Okay, we're gonna use this cutting board. This is the cutting board I always use. You can tell it's really, really worn out. I am incredibly hungry. It rained on me, so I feel like the best meal is gonna be ramen. And that is what we're gonna make today. So I got all the stuff from Goasia. Man, looking at this, I'm like, it definitely needs to be replaced. So yeah, let's get started. It's gonna be whatever's left over in the fridge. This is my last week in Germany, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And the brand is this one from Goasia. It's really, really good. Really yummy, really tasty. So we're gonna do like a chicken thing. So let's do it. High sodium, here we go. Okay, so this is what we're working with. We've got the carrots. We're gonna do some onion, just regular onion, and then some garlic. There's also some green onion, and then some chicken. So hopefully everything turns out. Also, I want to know, every time I peel stuff, I always do it like in the sink. Does anybody else do that? And then you grab it and then you put it in the trash. I just can't be over the trash bin to be like, let me peel this over the trash bin and do it. I cannot. I think we're gonna do 2 carrots because I feel like that will be okay. They're kind of thin. They're not like really big carrots. Not like in the States. Everything's like way bigger in America. But yeah, I mean, this is good size. So it's like a normal carrot. This is what a carrot should look like. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people like, I like the space here when I am peeling carrots. So I don't know, like, I don't know. I've done it over the trash, but it never feels like, I'm always scared that I'm gonna hit the lid of the trash bin, and then I'm gonna have to wash everything, and it's not worth it for me to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Plus, this is the only thing I'm really peeling. It's my last week here, so I have to get rid of it. Like a lot of these carrots. I have so many carrots in that bag. I cannot let it go to waste, you guys. Just one of those things where it's like, I just want to combine everything, make use of it, and then consume it. Yes. Eat it. Yes. Very good. Delicious. So, let's see. Comment if you guys do the same thing. You just kind of put everything all together and you see like, I guess that'll be okay. Make your own little makeshift food meal thing. Because I'm pretty sure that you probably don't do this for like actual traditional ramen, because I've never seen it. So it is what it is. So you make use and nothing goes to waste. So I guess that's the most important thing of this whole cook shenanigans. We're going for thin, long pieces with these carrots. That is the look we are going for. When I'm doing fried rice, I do it just like this, where I have like a bunch of the long sticks going on, and then I cut them one more time so then they become little tiny squares, like. But for this, we're not going to do that. But for fried rice, that's how I do it. I know some people don't do that, but that's what I do. I am not a skilled chef like other people online. That's fine. Just gotta enjoy cooking. Make it fun. So once we get a bunch of these pieces, I'm going to actually boil it, and I'll show you guys how I kind of do that little process there. And I add it as like, well, it's kind of like an aesthetic, but, I hate the carrot, but still, I like it when they're like long pieces like this. Kind of semi-long, but still short. Like this. You see? Easier to boil. Cut off the end. Cut a long piece, semi-long piece, not too long. If it's too long, then what ends up happening is you can't cut all the way down the middle. So it's actually better to have the stump like a little bit shorter, so it's like a stump, and then you can cut through. It's gonna be a tricky one because this one is it's cricket and it's also so long. So, oh my god. You see, it cuts really like it's not perfectly cut. It's close enough actually. It's just this little middle part. Look at that. I was scared this was gonna break, which is what happens when you don't have it like a stump, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. So you have some shorter pieces and some longer pieces. I think all these pieces are practically done. So we have a bunch of carrots that look like this, like little sticks, kind of like carrot sticks, except incredibly uneven. None of them are the same. And I could have cut myself, but it's okay, we didn't. So we're gonna pop them into the little pot that I have and get it to boil. This is the little one we need. This is it. Put this at a relatively high so as it boils 8. Hopefully the 8 works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Sometimes I just put it at 9, but 8 shall be fine. I almost forgot the secret ingredient. So this is definitely not what you put in ramen at all whatsoever, but adobo is the best. I swear by it. And if you're Latino, Latina, you know exactly what I am talking about because this is delicious. So I add this to the carrots once it's, at a boil, and then also the onion. You guys will see what I mean. I'll show you guys in a moment. Also, I put the carrots in there, brought 2 of these bowls. I use these bowls so that I could put once the carrots are done boiling, put them in here, the onions in here, the garlic in here, and then when it's time for the final hurrah to serve it, I just take everything out. And yeah, it'll be at room temperature, but that's the way I do things because the broth is going to be so hot. It's going to make it chef's kiss warm. Had a few bad garlics in here where they weren't the best. Let's see. Yeah, it's got like the little thing there on the end. I don't know. Don't judge garlic. Don't judge. Don't judge. We listen. We do not judge. I think this one is okay. This one should be fine. Yeah, this one looks healthy. This one looks like no problems. I don't even know if necessarily the other one is you know, unhealthy, but it's just when I see it, looks like it's like, I don't know if it's mold. I don't know what it is, but I just, yeah, I don't even deal with it. I just like throw it away. Sometimes I cut out the piece, but it depends on what it looks like. It's like if the little corner piece looks a little bit questionable, then yeah. So I just thinly slice. I actually like to see the chunks of the garlic in the ramen like this. I love it. Big fan of garlic. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it just has like a slightly off end piece of what it looks like. See? It looks like slightly off. It's not horrible. So still can be eaten. See if I can cut this little tiny piece off. Yeah, that's fine. I can still eat it. Slipping out. Okay. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom. It smells. Look at the juice. Look at that garlic juice, little garlic oil. Look at that, my favorite. It looks so funny. Last on your fingers forever. And with that note, this is actually boiling right now. So let's go take a look. In a few moments, we're gonna add this deliciousness. And that's kind of like how I do it. So I'll boil some, it could be bell pepper, but in this case it's gonna be onion, and then sprinkle some adobo in there, and it gives it that extra flavor. That extra Hispanic, Latina, beautiful flavor. Not that the traditional Japanese ramen isn't fabulous on its own, but it's that, it gives it that little extra kick. I can't explain it. Now, unfortunately, not all these pieces of the green onion look like they are in tip-top shape, which is fine. I just won't use those pieces per se, but again, I don't want anything to go to waste, so trying to finish up what I have in the fridge. So I think these are semi-decent enough. We're just going to chop off this little end here, and we're going to grab the fresh part, because I'm a little nervous about it. I have the biggest fear of getting sick, like food poisoning, so if I can avoid it, yes. Wanted to grab an extra bowl and just put all the green onion in there. It's just a garnish. It's just to add that extra oomph for the sopita. Questionable piece. There we go. Just got everything in there. We're just going to set it to the side and then begin cutting the regular onions, so hopefully I do not cry. This is not a good onion, I don't think. Look! That makes me too nervous. On to another onion. This is not good. Not good. Okay. Hopefully this one is okay. We got a new one. Oh, so, okay. Perfect. That made me so nervous. Okay. This is how I like to do it. Also, besides being a big fan of garlic, big fan of onion. I'm just gonna cut like that in the middle. And so there's like these pieces. They're gonna be boiled. This is, I don't want to hear no judgment. This tastes delicious. We're just going to work with that. So after the carrots are done, we're going to put the onion in there and do the same process with adobo. Also, I almost forgot a very, very crucial part to this. I need the egg. And I don't know why I forgot about it, but we're going to do that now. Look at them. They got the poo-poo still on them. Still got the poo-poo on them. Oh. They're so cute, though. So in order to make it a little bit healthier, I use the less salt, low sodium, whatever it's called, soy sauce. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this in with a bunch of water. And I've actually put it inside of a measuring cup, believe it or not. So we're going to do that right now, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so I have a little one. So hopefully we're going to make this work. But yeah, I like it when the eggs have a little bit of flavor on their own, but then also too they've got a distinct color. Still not sure, haven't researched how they do it in an actual like ramen shop, but we're gonna use this makeshift today. We're gonna use this up. We got a lot. We probably won't be able to finish this whole thing in a week, but we work with what we got. So I filled it up quite a bit. We're just gonna pour this in here and see. Gonna pour quite a bit. Why not? I really don't want the soy sauce to go to waste, but at the same time, it's not going to be too overpowering because it is low sodium, so don't really have anything to worry about, especially with the flavor. It's just going to add like a little bit of color. Okay, this looks ready, so we're just going to transfer it to a bowl until we're ready to garnish the sopita. Until we're ready. Okay, onions are in. We're gonna do the exact same process we did with the carrots. Gonna let it boil, and then once it reaches a boil, we're gonna add the lovely adobo. So now you guys can see, got the carrots done, got the onions done, got extra green onions, regular onion, and the eggs. Now the last part is going to be the chicken. So here we go. Now for the chicken, obviously I'm going to need to put it in a wok, and then also to add the oil because that's super important. We're going to make it really, really crispy. Now for the chicken, we're going to rinse it off. The chicken, we're going to rinse it off, and we're going to cut it into little pieces and then put it inside into the wok and then cook it. But actually, we're gonna add a sauce, so I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys in a moment. I hope you guys rinse your chicken. You guys better be rinsing your chicken. I rinse my chicken. Rinse the chicken with some water. Cleanse the chicken. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to rinse it with a little bit of water. Rinse that off. When it rains like this, it's like the perfect time to have soup. It is literally the perfect time. May not be the most perfect soup, may not be exactly how you're actually supposed to make it, but it's still delicious.
and you're using all the ingredients that you have in your fridge, for the most part. To be honest, I'm kind of sleepy. It's kind of hard for me to, it's a little difficult for me to cook right now. Oh, my schedule's so off. I'm kind of like on the schedule for the States, but then I'm over here in Germany, so it's a little bit different. So you want to cut them into tiny pieces like the ones that were right here. When you do that, it cooks a lot faster, and they're tiny pieces. So when you're having the soup, it's nice. We're not working with any pork or anything like that, but chicken's a nice little healthy alternative. I know normally for a lot of people cooking ramen is done pretty quickly, but for me I find that like it takes some time. Like the duration, whatever the duration is of this video, you can see it just takes some time. Gotta wait on things to cook. It's not like we're in a restaurant or whatever with broth that's already pre-made or anything like that. This is like, you gotta do everything step by step. Also, does my cutting style make anybody nervous? I feel like it looks like, as I was looking at the footage, I felt like it looked like I was really close to my fingers, but I don't really notice that. I think it's just like on camera it looks a certain way. I also am a little bit embarrassed. I feel like this is the first time that I'm cooking the sopita, the ramen, and the eggs are not like a little yolky. I actually overcooked the eggs, so I wish this would have been like a perfect video and like, oh, this is how I make the soup and blah 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 blah. But sadly, it is not perfection. Please don't judge me. Please be kind. Be kind. So we're gonna pop these into the wok because I think it's hot enough now and it's probably gonna sizzle. So let's see. Let's grab a little bit and see what happens. Yep.
Just gonna let that cook a little bit. Okay, right now at this point there's still a little bit of water because I put the tapa on top of it. So just leaving this on extra high heat, the highest setting you can, to let all of it just kind of evaporate, and it will. And it will make this a little bit more crispy, and then I'll add the sauce. As you can see, they're starting to get a little bit of that brownness, that crispiness. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Once it's really, really like a little bit more color, then I add the sauce. Okay, at this point, I feel like it's okay to add the sauce. So this is how we do it. Ooh, the sound. Perfección. Perfección. Okay, so I have it set aside. This is what it looks like. It looks great. And then for the broth, don't judge me on how I'm about to do this. Do not judge me. It's not the correct way to make the broth, but I really like to boil it with the garlic, and that's what makes it oh so good. And you'll see why. So once I have the garlic boiling, I actually add the soup packet, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I do put the oil in here first and I'll mix it together. So at the end of all of it, this is how it turns out. It's so good, it's delicious. The only thing I regret is that the egg is not yolky, completely, boiled through, but that's fine. This meal is absolutely delicious, and it's filled with so much protein. It's chef's kiss. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. And thumbs up this video if you liked it and you would like to see more content like this. Anyways, bye for now.